Video we'll be starting Unit 5, Inequalities, and Unit 5, the color is yellow. All right, number 1. So we're going to talk first about graphing inequalities. This should be a review for you, but we're still going to go through it anyways. All right, so graphing inequalities. Look at the inequality and identify your variable. Decide if the variable is positive or negative. So if I look at my example here, I have 5 is greater than or equal to a negative x. So my variable is x, and it is negative. Step 2. If your variable is negative, take the opposite of both sides and the inequality symbol. So we're going to take the opposite of both sides. The opposite of 5 is negative 5. The opposite of negative x is x. And then I'm going to take the opposite of greater than or equal to, and that would be less than or equal to. If your variable is positive, you can skip step 2. So we can write skip if variable is positive. So we skip step 2 if your variable is positive. All right, step 3. Decide what kind of symbol you have and what type of dot you'll need to use. If you have less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, you'll use a filled in or closed dot. And I like to think about that as a beach ball. It's all filled in. Okay. If you have a less than or greater than, you'll use an open dot, and that's like a pool ring. Looks like this. So my symbol is less than or equal to, so I will need to use a closed dot. All right, number 4, identify your constant. Place a dot on the constant. So the constant is the number only. So my constant is negative 5. So if you don't remember what constant means, this is a number. Okay, no variable attached. It's a number only. And we're going to place our dot on negative 5. Oops, that was negative 3. Negative 5. All right. Number 5, pick one test point on the number line. Recommendations are 0, 1, or negative 1. So really, I like to use 0 first. But if I have my dot on 0, I can't use 0. So then I'll try 1. Okay. So I'm going to use a test point of 0. And I still have my dot on negative 5. All right, substitute it into the inequality. Decide if the resulting inequality is true or false. If the inequality is true, you shade to cover up the test point. If the inequality is false, we shade the opposite side. So when I plug in 0, so I'm going to plug in 0 for the variable. So I have negative 5 is less than or equal to 0. And this is a true statement. So again, I have my dot on negative 5, 0's here. Since this is true, I'm going to shade my arrow to cover up 0. Okay, and so my graph is going to look like this.